$155 pounds of beef on the left side. Swing pass to Cook. And James Cook is able to get to the sideline. Another Florida State had a bunch of first-rounders at quarterback when he was with Jimbo Fisher in Tallahassee. Here's James Cook. Cook's got the 10, 5, touchdown. 2 possessions.
But Texas put the beat down on Georgia in the playoffs last year. Excuse me, the postseason.
Here's James Cook out of the backfield. And Cook scrambles his way towards the line. Cook wants to bring it out from 5 yards deep. Full head of steam, and he's finally corralled. Let's get you back. A squibber scooped up by James Cook. And Cook gets taken down, and then some. This is James Cook. And Cook takes you to the right.
James Cook in the backfield with him, and this is Cook with the catch, breaking the tackle across midfield and hauled down. Second and 7, little jet sweep for Cook. Nice block on the edge and out. Jake Fromm is 5 of 6 in the air, and on the ground the Dogs are over 100 yards rushing. And they'll get some more here. Cook pushes his way down to the 2. 3 for 68 for Pickens. They'll run with it as flags fly.
Continues to grow. He talked about some of the things you need to work on. He said, I need to understand my offense better. You know, third downs, working my LSU slightly in this one.
Led by Grant Delpit. Could be a top 5 pick as James Cook carries.
Big play right now defensively. Jet sweep action. James Cook, younger brother of Dalvin Cook, currently with the Minnesota Vikings, a Florida State fan.
An ACL, but a physical specimen nonetheless.
Cook right side, banged up to the 40, which should be the final. These parts have been talking about that matchup for years. Here comes Cook. Far side. There he goes. James Cook to the house for the touchdown.
James Cook is somewhat the X factor, not really used as a traditional running back yet because they're so deep in the backfield. But this is the second time we've seen number 4 Cook carry the football in plays like that. Wing position going
black, but in pink. Stetson Bennett, the new Georgia quarterback, as we check in once again.
Real. And he talked about it. His wife Wendy taught him to appreciate football. Don't make it light.
Far side Cook will pick up a first down into plus territory.
Kickoff. Third quarter underway. This one will be returned. James Cook trying to play outside. He's not going to get to the 20-yard line. A lot of these Georgia players have not even seen the fourth quarter in the first 3 weeks of the season. James Cook on a sweep, and he's dropped by White.
So here comes Jake Fromm. 16 out of 20, as Todd said. A little RPO action, and he threw it to James Cook. They're going to start playing each other. Fromm swings it out wide. James Cook.
Fromm, pitch and catch to James Cook. He always seems to know exactly. Swing pass to Cook. Rallying is the defense for South Carolina. Sherrod. James Cook gets outside. First down and more. Inside the 20. Flag down.
Assistant for them. He's a big player for South Carolina.
Screen pass. James Cook. Out of bounds at the South Carolina 40.
Off we go. On a couple of hops, bobbled by Cook. His leg falls on it. Here was the 3 sacks last week against South Carolina. He'll go out of the backfield for James Cook, who has stood up. My goodness. Jamar Watson losing last week to South Carolina, only scoring 17 points. This is Cook, who's chopped down, and Matt Berry in the studio at the Pac-12 up.
And down to 9 for Jake Fromm on the handoff. James Cook. And Cook gets it down.
Oh, that ball was put right on the money. All he had to do was stick his hands out.
First down and 10. Cook out of the Wildcat. And he is borrowed. Definitely Monday. Here's Fromm on first down. He'll hand off to James Cook.
Beaver for Georgia last year, but I think he might have a future here coaching.
Here's James Cook, the ball carrier.
I do know this.
Touchdown catch of the night. Georgia will go for 2. Attempt to make it 27-0. And it's James Cook out of the backfield for the score. Student section of the year. The Georgia Bulldogs student section. And Uga, he's already on the national watch list. You can go to ESPN.
Well, certainly into the top 10. They were 17th.
Got to crack the top 10, sure. That impressive win at home today against Penn State.
Automatically, they're going to go ahead of all the 2 loss.
James Cook. That's Dalvin Cook's kid brother.
He'll get the carry, and he's met at the line of scrimmage by Derek.
Screen, James Cook gets a couple of blocks, gets a first down, and gets some more. Screen pass, James Cook. Dalvin's little brother weaving his way for a first down into the red zone. Wisconsin.
Yeah, if Minnesota's defense kind of just plays good, they don't have to play great.
As Cook picks up a first down.
They don't.
Cook near midfield. 5. Cook turns the corner. Picks up the first down, and that should take us to the end of the third quarter.
And never giving up. And this Thanksgiving, one of many holidays they did not get to spend together. So we thank not just Lieutenant General Minahan for his
experience in the game.
Lawrence Cager, surgery on his ankle this week. There's James Cook on the handoff with Cook and Swift both in there together on that snap. And he'll hand it off to Cook, who got 2 or 3. On 2nd and 10 at the 48. That is Pickens in motion. Late blitz coming from, got rid of it, got it to Cook out in the flat. James Cook. I think he's got the first Swift to be receivers out of the backfield because of the shortage of wideouts.
Yeah, I tell you that the confidence that Kirby Smart has, Georgia could never establish a running game.
James Cook on the final play of the third quarter.
They could never out-muscle this LSU defense.
2nd down and 10 for Fromm and company. Inside handoff to Cook. And Cook, positive run.
Smart told us he's medically cleared. It's up to him whether he wants to play.
Here is James Cook, the brother of Dalvin Cook of the Minnesota Vikings. And
wide receiver group.
He's still the most accurate passer in Georgia history, but that number has been coming down. They go to the ground.
And not only DeAndre Swift, they don't have Brian Herrien, who's the other veteran back.
They run a draw on 3rd and long. James Cook tripped up at the 20.